First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and any of his family members who might have been with him in his tragic accident. With that being said, there's those of you out there who wanted me to speak about Kobe Bryant. So with that being said, I'm going to say to you, I will talk to you about it only if you can understand it. What do all these people have in common? They all died in plane crashes. Celebrities and athletes are the only one who dies in plane crashes and car crashes. I'm going to say that again. Celebrities and athletes are the only ones who die in plane crashes, in particular, and car crashes. How many presidents have you seen die in plane crashes? How many? Now, for the most part, as far as America goes, there's only one. And that's one of the Kennedys, and that whole bloodline was eliminated. But other than that, who? There is none. You may have a president from another country, a Senate over here or something like that, but it doesn't happen. Somebody who has to be in the air, I would think more than anybody, all the Air Force Ones, jets, and people you got to meet over in Lebanon and Yemen and all these other places around the world. He has to travel a lot. He has to be in the air a lot. Doesn't happen. What you have to understand is we have been participating in something, and yet when things happen, we act like we don't know why they happen, but it's right in front of our face. Okay? What you have to understand is there is a price you pay for the games that you play. It is. It's a price you pay for being in upper society. You don't get there unless you can get tagged, unless they got a hold on you some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. We all know this, even while we pretend like we don't know this. Okay? You have to notice these athletes, all of them. Look at them. They're in a fraternity. It's not hard to tell. It's the same fraternity that entertainers are in, actors, and everybody else. They're all in the same fraternity. So when we see stuff on TV about things happening to people before it actually happens, like Prince dying in The Simpsons before it actually happens, like Paul Walker dying in Family Guy in a car crash before it actually happens. And here you got Kobe Bryant in a plane crash in this cartoon. This stuff happens and we don't know why it happens. We see it. But we're the kind of people, we don't believe the knife is real until you stick us with it. But it's right there in front of your face. Okay? You will let anybody get you to ignore your common sense and your human instinct just because something comes on CNN. That's your problem. That's what everybody's problem is. Period. You don't want to believe it. It's right there. Use your common sense. What do you think? What do you think? All right? But I will open up a few locks for you, so to speak. The reason why you see the pictures and these movies and these commercials or whatever of things happening to people, and you see 9/11 blown up in movies and the Twin Towers and stuff like that before it happens and stuff like that. What you don't understand is that's actually a ritual, okay? Something to do with the brain to get it to accept the process. They have to show it to you before it actually happens. It gets the brain to accept it, and it's part of the big gig, the big secret laugh, the big, you know what I'm saying? They don't know, they like doing stuff like that. The fact that you don't know, and doing it right in front of your face, and you can't figure it out or put your finger on it. But that's a ritual. To have you witness something, whether in film, cartoon, or whatever, and get your mind prepped for the event, so when it happens, your brain is more likely and susceptible to accept it. That's all the weird science and all that studies and stuff that come over there from Germany that came over to here, studying of the mind. You know what I'm saying? Commercials know it. They use tricks on your brains all day. They know all the tricks of repetitiveness in the brain, and repetitiveness breaks down the brain. You just keep doing something over and over. They know all those tricks. Okay? All of them. So this is why you don't understand that part. Okay? And you don't understand these signs that they throw up. This sign right here, as far as I know, to most of my knowledge, it means that whoever stands in front of this sign when you're throwing up is basically hypnotized. Is basically under a spell by you, and whatever spell that you're putting out there. That's what that means. Okay. And then you got this other one that you see a whole lot, where people, have one hand over their eye. That means they turn a blind eye to what they know that you don't know about. They see nothing. They see no evil. They're aware that it's going on, but they're not going to say anything about it. And that's what this other sign represents. It says, I will not tell the secrets. I will not let the public know on the mass level what is actually going on behind the scenes. I bear the secret and I will be quiet. That's what all this stuff means. That's just to open a few locks for you. If you don't know, if you're one of those people that don't know, and you can follow what I'm saying. If you're one of those people that's listening to me, you still can't follow what I'm saying, it's not for you. The day of trying to get people to understand something and get something is over. You either get it or you don't get it. You can't wait for people. You can't wait to raise nobody up. You got to see a spark and feed the flame if it's there. If it's not a spark, you got to keep pushing. And that's what it is at this point. So you either get it or you don't get it. But don't act surprised. You've seen this over and over and over again, and it won't be the last. It'll happen again. You guys will bring up the same questions and still doubt, still know what it is, but don't want to put your finger on it. Still know what it is, but just don't want to say what it is. Don't know what it is, just don't want to recognize that this is the world that you live in, whether you like it or not. That's for those that can understand what I'm saying. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Leave your thoughts on it. Bruce Fan, I'm out.